I remember thinking, this time is a very good one. But my thoughts are searched by fear and by hope. Will I be a great father? And those of us that have had children know this feeling. Will I be able to take on this responsibility? Will she be the daughter that I aspire her to be? Will I be that father to her as well? Very often we all get caught in moments of fear. And Alexander the Great once said, man's immortality is not living forever. Every moment free from fear makes man immortal. Man's immortality is not living forever because that desire is born of fear. Every moment free from fear makes man immortal. When you break yourself of fear, your thoughts go on forever. But how do you do it? Because all of us start to think in terms of scarcity. Some of us actually make it to terms of abundance. Harvard Business School asked their students when they were graduating, what would you rather have when you graduate for a salary? Scenario A, and all dollars are constant. Scenario A is you make $160,000 upon graduation, and the rest of the students in the cohort, on average, get $150,000. Scenario B is you make $200,000, and the rest of the students, on average, get $220,000. What do you think they chose? 87% chose A. Now, you would think these are some of the smartest kids in the world, right? You would think that they're brilliant, they're going to Harvard Business School, they learned about money, and yet they chose the lesser economics. Because they're more focused on having versus having not. They're more focused in terms of your win is my loss and vice versa. When actually, abundance changes everything. Abundance comes from a place of confidence. Scarcity comes from a place of fear. Breaking yourself of that type of thinking will change your life and change your world. 2 ways to overcome fear. And these are from my personal experience in life, so this is not anything more than just philosophy of Robert. One is gratitude. I've found it impossible to be fearful and grateful at the same time. If I let my mind stop for a moment and feel gratitude, even in moments of despair and difficulty, it makes all the difference in my life. The next way to overcome fear that I've found personally is to be intentional in my decisions. Everything that happens to you in your life can either be the best thing that ever happened to you, or it could be the worst. It's about your perception of that. What can your mind do in 18 months if you free yourself from fear? Nelson Mandela spent 29 years in prison as a political prisoner, having done nothing wrong except express his ideology and philosophy. Every day while they made him chip stone, he remembered one poem by William Ernest Henley. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloodied but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. Each of us is the master of our own fates. We can overcome fear with gratitude. We can overcome fear with intentional choice. And our perception drives reality. In life, you don't get what you deserve always, but you almost always get what you expect. That moment where I held my daughter, I decided 17 and a half years ago that every day I would tell her I loved her, that she would be a beautiful woman, that she'd be the best daughter I could ever imagine. Her name's Madeline. and that she would be smart and sophisticated and polite and kind and grounded. She's become exactly that. Life happens to us every day. We can decide what we will do with it. Let's all decide that we are the masters of our fate, that we are the captains of our own souls. Thank you.